morning. I know it's been a minute, y'all, but it's been a struggle. I'm still out here and doing my walk every morning. Just trying to be consistent. Still doing my weights 3 days a week. The scale is still the same pretty much. I'm wondering now, because if I'm doing weights, now that I'm incorporated the weights back in, is it that I have lost maybe some inches and that I've lost some inches and maybe the scale is showing that I've gained some muscle? Because them weights is, but I don't know. We'll see. Still taking a berberine. I don't know. I'm almost out, so I gotta find some more. Went back to Walmart, couldn't find any. I think I'm gonna have to go back to GNC or maybe order it online from Walmart and see if a different Walmart might have it. I don't know. Anyway, that's pretty much where I am on this weight loss journey. And I'll check back in a little bit. Okay, y'all, I'm back. And it's been a few days since that walk. I was gonna check back in that day. That didn't happen, but I'm here, okay? Okay, so I got 2 different updates. Let's jump right in. The first update is the estradiol patch. So I've been having some difficulties with the patch staying on. And I didn't mention that the last time because I thought it was just like a one-time thing. But since that not the last video, but a couple of videos back, I guess I didn't think about it on the last video, but I've been having problems with it staying on. And because I've been having problems with this thing, like it'll stick for a few days after a few showers. The next thing you know, it's trying to peel off. When I get in the shower, it comes on up, it come off. And so I've even tried like washing around it, you know what I'm saying? Because of course you want to wipe it, you want to wash it, but not wash it, you know what I'm saying? Like, because the area can get linted up around the sticker, right? So of course you want to kind of keep that area clean, but that was making it come off. Then I stopped doing that and was just washing around it and then just getting alcohol and getting the lint from around it, whatever. Anyway, neither one of them worked. Because when I get in the shower after like 3-4 days, that joker was coming off. With that being said, I noticed that my hot flashes started coming back. And yeah, and then I also noticed that I was starting to wake up in the middle of the night. And yeah, I wasn't too thrilled about that. So my mindset was that I'm going to get in contact with my doctor to let them know, because my bestie, she has estradiol patch too. And she has the same brand, same company. But hers is different because I have the once a week dose. She has the twice a week dose. And the twice a week dosage, the stickers are made differently. So with her stickers are, I think she said this small and they're square, right? And my sticker is like this big and it's oval. And they're see-through, right? Like you put it on, you can see your skin through it. Anyway, I was like, okay, well, she said her stick on good, but it's time for her to change it. She got to pry that joker off. So I'm like, okay, that's what I need, right? She was like, she can wash it and everything while she in the shower. It does not budge. I was like, that's what I need. So my intentions was to get in contact with my doctor and let her know to see if I can change to get something that's sticking, because I don't like these hot flashes coming back and waking up in the middle of the night. Now, here's the thing. I will say with the hot flashes that has come back, they're nowhere near what they were before I even got on the estradiol patch, okay? So it's just mild. Here and there, I'm getting them, and they're not that bad. Couple times, I'm not waking up every night like I was before I got on it, but it's a few times out the week that I have woke up in the middle of the night and couldn't go back to sleep. You know what I'm saying, or whatever, but it's not as bad as it was before I even got on the estradiol patch. So with that being said, that was my intention, to contact my doctor to let her know to see if we could change it out. Well, what ended up happening was when I went to pick up my next, when it was time to re-up my prescription, and I went to pick it up before I could make the call, I got home and I had a whole different brand, different company. I don't want to say brand, but different company or whatever. So I opened it and the sticker was completely different. It was a circle about this big and it's not see-through, right? It kind of is the color of a Band-Aid. And like I said, it's not see-through, but it's about this big. And I'm like, what in the world? I'm like, okay, so what's really going on? So I was like, okay, well, before I call her to let her know what's what, let me try this one. So I am now a week and some days since I've gotten this particular patch. And this patch so far, and I'm only a week and some days in now, because mind you, when I first got my other estradiol patch, I didn't have problems with it. Well, that's not true. I think I think I did have problems with it sticking on, but then it kind of went away and I wasn't having problems with it sticking on. Then it came back to where I was having problems sticking on. Okay, so yeah, that's what happened. But anyway, I'm like, okay, let me see how this one goes. So I'm only a week and some days, a week and 2 days in since I've had the different patch on. And so, yeah, that's what's happening so far. So I haven't reached out to her yet, but when I went to my primary care physician today and I let them know what was going on, they told me that the only reason why I probably got the different patch was because if the place that they're getting the patches from, they run out, they have to use somebody else and their thing may be different. And that's the only reason why I probably got this one. And that if this one seems to work better, then when I go to the pharmacy, I need to let them know to see if they can, to let them know that I would rather have the patch from that company than from the one that I was having. Okay? Because the one that I'm using now, right now, so far, a little over a week, is working perfectly. Have no issues. And I just put this new one on from last week when I put it on first, and then so I've changed it. But this is the first time I've changed it, right? And I had to take it off in the shower. Like I couldn't just peel it off like the other ones. I could just peel it off and be done. But this one, I had to kind of let it get wet, and then I was able to peel it off a little easier. But it didn't come off as easy as the other one, if that makes sense. So that's what I plan on doing with that. Now, as far as my hot flashes and me waking up in the middle of the night, I think this one is just kind of getting into my system really good. And they say that it normally take up to 2 weeks before it really get into your system really good. So I'm still having the hot flashes a little bit, but they're not like they was before I got on the patch, okay? And me waking up in the middle of the night, like I told y'all, I'm thinking all of this stuff is coming from the fact that the patches just wasn't staying on properly for my symptoms to be coming back. But I will say, even though I noticed that the symptoms had came back, that they still were not as bad as they were before I even got on the estradiol patch, period, if that makes sense. So I'm going to see how this goes, and and prayerfully maybe I can stick with this kind right here because I like it so far. I like it. I just want it to get in my system so we can not have any hot flashes at all, like I was not having, and not wake up in the middle of the night, right? Okay. So that's the update with the estradiol patch. Moving on to the weight loss. Y'all, when I went to my primary care today, I told her that I probably know I need to do better with my diet, right? Because I have not been meal planning like I had planned on doing. And, but I really need to sit down and meal plan. I have done it before, so I know it works. I just need to do it, right? And so I don't have like a regular routine where I'm just eating vegetables and meat all the time, but I'm not eating bad, but I'm not eating the best. Like I'll have days where I eat kind of good, or eat okay. And then I have days where I'm not eating good, if that makes sense. Like I'm not a fast food type of person, so it's very rare you'll see me at a fast food. But have I been? Yes. It just depends on the situation and how my day is going. And if I because I haven't planned ahead of time, that's what happens. And so, but I think for me, I know for a fact I'm just not eating bad all the time. So that's why, because I'm kind of like how I was, last year when I was walking. And for me to not lose any weight now, that's the issue for me, because I'm like, I think I'm trying even harder this year, especially with my workouts, than I was last year. Because last year I didn't do weights. I did weights for a minute and then I stopped. And the rest of the way I just walked. That's all I did last year. This time I'm doing the weights and the walking, and the scale is not budging. As a matter of fact, when I went in today, she was like, so you've gained another pound since the last time we seen you in July. I'm like, look here, lady. So my doctor was like, she was like, you were supposed to call your insurance last time. Did you do it? And I told her no. And then I told her about the berberine. And so she was like, well, I haven't heard about that. I'm gonna look into that, but I haven't heard about it or whatever. It's like, okay. And then I told her about the 5-HTP. I gave both of y'all those two on the last video. The 5-HTP, baby, that's working. That's working for me. So far, so good. I've been on the berberine and the 5-HTP almost about a month now. And I can tell the difference in my mood, right? So I know the over-the-counter supplement is helping me stabilize my mood. So far, that is working for me. But the berberine, I don't know. So she asked me today, you gonna call your insurance and see if they cover this, or what you gonna do? What do you want to do? And I'm like, I'm on the fence about this GLP-1. At first I was like, yeah, I want it. Now I've been doing so much research. I've been seeing a lot of good things about it, and it is helping people to lose weight. But then I've been seeing like the side effects, and that's what always scared me. That's how come I didn't take the Venexiflin, or however you say it. That's how come I didn't take that. You know what I'm saying? But and I know everything has side effects. Even the supplements that I'm taking, I know that everything has side effects. Don't get me wrong. I just don't like taking medicine, period, anyway, regardless of the side effects. I've never been a medicine taker. If I have a headache, it got to be real bad for me to take something. But anyway, so with that being said, I called my insurance and they told me that they do cover it, Zepbound. It's still expensive. Let's start there. It's still expensive. However, if I want to take it, I'm going to have to buckle down and just buy it and see what it do. So the question is, do I want to spend that much once a month? That's the first question. And the second question is, the side effects part. Like, am I do you really want to take that? You know what I'm saying? So I'm on the fence with both of those. The side effects and the pricing. Do your own research. Don't look at me. Do your research. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. On all the things that I tell you, do your research. So that's where I'm at. And I don't know. I will say I think I am leaning more towards taking it. Because I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I'm stuck like Chuck. And so nothing is working. You know what? If I meal plan and if I be consistent with the intermittent fasting, those are two things that I think that if I was to really be disciplined and consistent, I may possibly see some results without the medication. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, should I try that and really be disciplined? Right? But then at the same time, I don't know if that's going to work, because I'm trying to be disciplined and my appetite just be telling me, girl, you hungry, go eat. So if I'm having a hard time controlling my appetite by myself with nothing to decrease my appetite, that's why I'm kind of leaning more towards going ahead and taking it. So I'm going to pray on this, and I guess I will let you guys know what happens. But I am going to try my best to sit down, take some time out and sit down and actually meal plan. And yeah, I'm gonna have to do that, because I still need to do better, regardless if I'm on it, if I'm not. I still need to be able, I still want a meal plan, period, to help out either way. So that is the update on the weight loss journey. Yeah, there you have it. I'm still in the tubes. Y'all remember the first video or second video I did where the scale said 202? It's still at 202. It'll go down to like 198, 199, 197 sometime, but no, 200, yeah, and then it's right back to 202. And it just been at 202. So, and I don't like being in the tubes, right? I'm like right there at 200. Like, I don't like being in the tubes. So really my goal is I really don't want to lose no more than 20 pounds. 25 is, might be a little overkill. I don't know, but 20 pounds, I know for a fact I need to lose 20 pounds. And I think, and the reason why I say that is because, yeah, about 20 pounds. Because and my weight goes in my stomach and my weight goes in my face. It don't go nowhere else, y'all. Because my legs are kind of small. They're not small, but they're not big, if that makes sense. Like, yeah, I don't know. I haven't done, I'm scared to let y'all see because I'm kind of dressed comfortably a little bit. And yeah, I don't think I got on the proper clothes for y'all to see what weight. I would have to probably wear my workout clothes and you can get a better idea of the size that I am, because these lounge around clothes, like my I got on some like linen type pants and they're just, you ain't gonna be able to tell, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. So I have to wait to another video to show y'all a full body look to see so y'all can see what I'm talking about. But like I said, my weight goes to my face and to my stomach. And yeah, I don't really have an issue with anywhere else. Well, yeah, I do got some back fat, okay? Let me not forget that I do have back fat. So my back and my waist and my face, it all match. It all go together. But anyway, you guys, that is pretty much all that I have. I will keep you updated, okay? I will keep you updated. I don't know how soon it'll be, but I'm going to keep you updated as much as I can. I apologize for not coming on here as often as I would like. I just got a lot going on right now, so I'm coming when I can, okay? But just bear with me, okay? We are going to get through this. So, thank you so much for watching. If you are interested in this type of content where we talk about perimenopause, menopause, women over 40, over 50, weight loss, weight gain, whatever, the things that we go through in our midlife. If you are interested in this type of content, please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. It pushes out the video. And yeah, thank you so much for watching and tuning in. And that's pretty much, again, all that I have. Yeah, and until the next video, again, I will let you guys know what I decide to do. But you guys have a great day and continue to be blessed. Bye.